What would be the key words for every cognitive function? This is a fast dive so that you get the essence of each cognitive function. John Beebe, who came up with these cognitive functions, have 3 key words for every function. First are judging functions: introverted feeling, extroverted feeling, introverted thinking, and extroverted thinking. Introverted feeling: judging, appraising, and establishing values. Introverted feeling tries to describe the internal emotional data and harmony that is happening within you. Introverted feeling user will be relating the outside things to his or her internal emotional world. If you're an introverted sensing, introverted feeling user, you relate to your emotions and you try to create a balance within yourself and those emotions with the internal physical experience you're having or the external physical reality. Does not matter, but that introverted feeling function is trying to balance its own values, its own identity, and its own emotional experience to the other things. Extroverted feeling: validating, affirming, and relating. Extroverted feeling user tries to balance the external emotional data and harmony, meaning that they want to create harmony between the people in the external world. They care about the ways people relate themselves to them because the external data is something they are constantly absorbing. This can lead an extroverted feeling user to validate, to affirm, and to relate to others people's emotional experiences. Introverted thinking: naming, defining, and understanding. Introverted thinking users have an internal logical order of things. They are creating a framework inside them, trying to understand how things work. What is the truth of this world? They can be slow thinkers because they are trying to give things definitions, names, and they try to truly understand it from different perspectives. This can mean different things. For an extroverted sensing and introverted thinking user like STPs, they are going to try to understand based on the experiences that other people are having and the external physical reality and create a definition of a thing based on that. On the other hand, an NTP who has an extroverted intuition and introverted thinking will be using abstract concepts and abstract points to understand a definition of a thing. Extroverted thinking: regulating, planning, and enforcing. The extroverted thinking functions tries to make the external things to work logically together. So they want to have external logical order of things. That is why they can regulate, they can systematize, they want to create structures, they want to plan, eventually also enforce things to happen. And the way this is done depends on what are the other functions of the person. If it's an ENTJ or INTJ, which uses introverted intuition, the implementation can be a highly abstract theoretical. And if it is a STJ with the introverted sensing, they try to implement something that has worked previously, that has been proven. Okay, let's go to the perceiving functions. Perceiving functions: introverted sensing, extroverted sensing, introverted intuition, and extroverted intuition. Introverted sensing: implementing, verifying, and accounting. Introverted sensation means that they have a specific internal understanding of their physical reality. So whatever happens in the external, they filter to fit to their internal, which means that introverted sensing users can be more actually in their head. They can see small details in the reality because of their own internal reality that they are living in. This can also mean that whatever happens in the moment can be related to something that might have happened in the past. If that past thing is important to this introverted sensing user, they can relate to that thing to the external reality of the moment, which means that they are in constant relation with their own internal physical reality. This is why an introverted sensing user is great at implementing procedures to maintain systems and structures, to verify information over and over again, to see how it relates to the past and the moment, and accounting, the detail-orientedness, the perception of things and order. And the opposite, extroverted sensing: engaging, experiencing, and enjoying. On the contrary to the introverted sensing, an extroverted sensing user has the specific special relation with the external physical world. This is why they can be more short-term focused, because most of their mental capacity goes into being, like literally being in the moment. That is why Beebe mentions engaging, enjoying, and experiencing. because they are experiencing the moment as it is. There is no internal filter there. There is just external absorption of experiences. This is why like extroverted sensing users are one of the most engaged people you can talk with. They have great movements. They handle the moment. They know what you as a human in this moment is expecting to receive. This can be also a really unconscious processes. The 5 senses that we as humans experience, extroverted sensing people experience without filters. Introverted intuition, imagining, knowing, and divining. The broad perception of their own internal reality. As we know, introverted intuition is on an axis with extroverted sensing. Introverted intuition users gather information from the outside world, from the physical, to create an internal, intuitive way of understanding, knowing, and imagining and divining of things that are in order within themselves. They can take data points and intuitively make them towards something, to make them to work together, to abstractly fit to a puzzle. And last function, extroverted intuition, entertaining, envisioning, and enabling. So the extroverted intuition is the external intuitive process that's happening. So once I see something in the physical reality, I can take that point and reach into hundreds of different ways, reach into the abstract world and take things to fit into this and see the different possibilities that this thing has. The extrovert intuition is literally, in anthropology, we call it affordances, but literally to see different ways of potentials that can be used. And with these points, extroverted intuition user can entertain people. They can envision big things happening in different realms of reality. But what is the most important is that they can also enable it to happen. By putting these points out there, they wish that maybe the most optimal outcomes could be fulfilled and enabled to happen. These are the essence of how we engage within the world and in different ways. There are internal and external processes that are going to be or are searching to be in constant balance with each other. The core of finding the self is to finding balance and harmony within the differences of these functions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please comment below what do you think. Please support my channel for more content like this. See you in the next video.